What's going on, people? It's been a while, guys. I mean, it's been a week, but in footballing terms, that's quite a long time, really. A lot of things have been going on throughout the week, and I thought, you know what, I'd use today to kind of round up the week in terms of transfer rumours. And probably the biggest one actually has broke today with Florian Lejuene. Hopefully I've got that pronunciation correct. If not, then I'm sure I'll get corrected in the comment section below or throughout the week. But I'm sure I've got the first bit right because we've had a Florian at the club before, and we all know how that panned out. So Lejuene, or Lejuene, however you want to say it or pronounce it, could be coming on his way to St James's Park now. It seems, well, according to the Chronicle anyway, that we've activated an £8.7 million release clause in his contract. He's now currently playing for Eibar in Spain. I'm not going to lie to you, I've not seen much of him, but from the pictures that I've seen, he's been tackling Messi, which is hard to do in itself. It's quite good. I mean, from the stats as well, he looks okay. I mean, he's previously on the books at Man City, and the reason why I say that is because he'd never played a game. Oh, this bodes well, but obviously it's quite hard to get into Manchester City's team, and obviously when you're spending millions upon millions of pounds upon quality players, and obviously you've got to compete with the likes of Company and others, it's going to be difficult to break into their team. So obviously from Man City he went on to Girona, who I believe were in Italy, and then from obviously Italy he went on to Spain, and that is where we are right now. So £8.7 million, what are we getting? From what I know, he's 26 years of age, so again still falls into that category of, you know, in his prime or going towards his prime, especially for a centre half as well, someone that we can mould and hopefully be part of the team. Obviously he's French, which doesn't really bode too well in terms of our previous transfers, especially in that department as well. Hopefully it's more of a Mabiwa rather than a Boom Song. I don't know what your thoughts were on Mabiwa, but definitely better than Boom Song. I can kind of guess on that one already. So yeah, hopefully he works out better in that favour. Just going by him being French alone, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it, but I'm just throwing it out there. And also he is 6'3" as well, so he's a strapping young defender, which we need, especially when we're going against the likes of Zlatan at Man United, Harry Kane at Tottenham, to name but a few. And it looks like he might have someone who is quite quick alongside him, because obviously we've been linked with Ruben Semedo, who is out in Portugal at the moment. But again, he looks like we might be signing him for about £15 million as well, which, you know, is pretty much the going rate at the moment. So £15 million for Semedo, £9 million or 8.7 to be exact for Lejuene as well, which I said was about the correct amount of money. You know, 12 to £15 million is how much you're going to pay for a decent defender nowadays as well. So I'm sure we can save in other areas, and obviously we still got money to come in for our current crop of players. Now, speaking of our current crop of players, we are looking to sell, from what I hear, Grant Hanley. Now it looks like he might be going to Derby County for about £4 million as well. So again, obviously not going to equal out or balance out either of those two transfers, but again, that does leave another area to cover, you know, in the team. And obviously with those two transfers alone, looks like we're going to be well sorted in that department as well. Now, it does look like we're going to be having a, excuse me, a new backline altogether, with the likes of Kieran Gibbs possibly signing for Newcastle United. Now, don't get me wrong, we need a left back. We've tried previous left backs in the past couple of seasons, you know, Dummett's being the mainstay obviously, but we've tried Jesus Gomez, not really worked out. Sadio Haidara, not really worked out. You know, even trying other things like Anita left back, it's not really worked out. So Dummett's probably been the mainstay, and he's been all right this season, but in the Premier League we need someone tried and tested, and Kieran Gibbs kind of fits the bill. But for £15 million, I'm willing to look elsewhere before making our minds up on this one. So obviously, because he's English, you might have a higher price on his head. But again, he's tried and tested at a top, I was about to say top 4 club, but don't want Arsenal fans to get salty on that one. He's tried and tested at a top 5 club now, should I say. So Gibbs is okay. And I mean, for the new potential backline that we could have, Gibbs on one side, Yedlin on the other side, because it doesn't look like we've been linked with any right backs as of yet. And obviously, you know, pace and power in the centre of defence. It looks like we could have an actual good solid backline, which is very rare for a Newcastle United side. But obviously things have changed under Rafa Benitez. Other areas of the pitch, well, let's go on to people that potentially could be going out. We've got Henry Save, who's been linked. Oh God, apparently he's on 35k a week at Newcastle United. That's how desperate we were to get him through the door, basically. Not last January, but the January before that, or was it even the January before that? I don't know. 35k a week. We need to get him on the wage bill. We've got 5 keepers still on the books, which we need to probably get rid of at least 1, maybe even 2, with one of them going out on loan. So that needs to happen as well, ASAP. We've got the likes of, you know, your Daryl Murphys, who I don't think will cut it in the Premier League. So he'll probably look to be sold sooner rather than later. But the main thing is obviously this Lejuene transfer. So obviously we can get the centre halves sorted out, which has always been a problematic position ever since I've supported Newcastle United. Get that sorted, get the left back position sorted, or at least have some cover for Dummett, or even push Dummett to a different level. Someone can get forward as well. And then hopefully we can move on to, you know, other areas of the pitch as well. Obviously we've got Atsu through the door already. We've been looking for a strike partner for Dwight Gale. Obviously we're still waiting for Tammy Abraham's decision to be made. Hopefully we can get that over the line as well. Sorry to use that Pardew phrase. But yeah, looking very, very, very positive as a Newcastle United fan going into Premier League season, which again is a very rare thing, because usually we leave everything at lastminute.com, but it seems that we're being very proactive in the transfer market, not just putting all our eggs in one basket, usually into the French market. We're actually looking abroad to Spain. Obviously we've got a Spanish manager who probably knows that market better than anyone else, and hopefully it'll pay off very well. So yes, Lejuene, £8.7 million, 26, French, was on the books at Man City. Hopefully he'll be on the books for Newcastle United. Hopefully be done by the end of next week. And he might even have a new centre-half partnership in Semedo to go alongside him. Don't forget, obviously, we've got Lascelles and Kieran Clark on the books alongside, obviously, Chancel Mbemba. But, you know, 4, maybe possibly 5 decent centre-halves on the books. God, that's a rarity at Newcastle United, but hopefully one we'll see very, very soon. Anyway, that's enough for me now. I've been rambling on for, God, what, 7 minutes now? Time to get your thoughts and things. So let me know in your comment section below, guys. What do you think of who we've been rumoured with? Is there anyone we're looking or missing out on? And I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Peace.